What's going on, everybody? We are back, and Kabam has finally dropped the details on the update for the Alliance missions that's going to be coming up on update 8.0. And yeah, it's some really exciting stuff. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be focusing on the changes made on Map 3. I know the community has just been, just going absolutely crazy about this. Um, yeah, like everybody's just super excited. But anyway, let's go on ahead to the update. So, Kabam Mike, here's what he has to say. Commanders, it's time for the highly anticipated update to Alliance missions. The first thing you're going to notice is that all names have been changed. Every encounter, boss, buff, and on all these maps have been updated. And that's not all. The brand new Fractured Tomb map, Map 3, has been completely revamped with a new layout and now goes up to difficulty 120. Jeez, okay. We had a few goals with this update. We wanted to get more creative with our usage of buffs in order to introduce new alliances to more challenging fights and create more engaging encounters for experienced players. We wanted to give Fractured Tomb a more streamlined map so that you can focus more on the fights and less on the navigation. We wanted to give more opportunities for players to team up on especially difficult fights. And lastly, we wanted to change up link nodes so that our more daring commanders can still try and fight through a link node without it being impossible. So, my thoughts quickly. I don't know if the first. Oh, okay. I don't know if the first paragraph entails on just like making the fights a lot more difficult than the current structure of map 3. In order to just like make our lives more difficult and to spend more money, I have no idea. I just hope that it's going to be much more balanced, because some of the lanes can be ridiculous at times. But anyway, I'm just making an assumption. And with regards to the last two paragraphs, there are already players that I know, especially in my alliance, and I'm sure in Omega that people still fight through link nodes. So this is going to be very interesting. So yeah, let's go on. Welcome to Dark Horizons. All new encounters means all new mini bosses and bosses. So these are the changes for the first map, Fallen Empire. I'm not going to be going over the changes for map 1 and 2, but you can check them out yourself in the forums. I'm just going to scroll through them for you so you can get a quick glance. But here's what we want to look at. Map 3. It's now renamed to Fractured Tomb. And the first mini boss is Megatron, G1 Megatron, and he has the following buffs. So he has 150% melee damage. Oh my god, okay. I think Cheetor has that melee buff too, which is why he hits so damn hard. The second buff that Megatron has is every 7.5 seconds it alternates between 75% physical or energy resistance. Third one is heals 75% of opponent's attack when hit by a basic range attack, and it has a 300% health boost. So with regards to the heal from range attack, when hit by a basic range. So does that mean it kind of functions like Blaster, where when he holds his block, he heals some of the damage back, and he doesn't get staggered by the hit? I'm really curious to know if he does get staggered or not, because if he doesn't get staggered, that's going to be rough, because you can't really use range attacks to follow up on a combo, which will obviously make the fights more difficult. But anyway, let's move on. Mini boss number 2 is Shockwave. So the first buff that he has is a debuff duration on opponents is increased by 100%. Yikes. So if you get any shock damage, applied on you, it's really going to hurt for a long time. Second buff is projectile attacks do 100% of attacks as shock damage over 7.5 seconds. Wow. Okay, so yeah. That's gonna hurt too. If not struck, so the third one is if not struck by a melee attack within 6 seconds, power gain for 3.6 seconds for 3.6% every second. Sorry, and lastly, 300% health boost. Okay, so I'm guessing here for Shockwave, his AI is relatively easy to fight against. But the issue is if you do get tagged by his range attacks, oh man, he's gonna hurt. Unless you have a Beast War team that purifies the damage and everything, or Grimlock, it's going to be really hard to deal with Shockwave. Um, yeah. So okay, let's go to the next one. So there's a left and right lieutenant. Um, Same scheme as the current map 3, where Rhinox and Dinobot are the left and right lieutenants before the final boss. So, right lieutenant is Cyclonus. This is what I was really afraid of, Cyclonus being a boss, because his Dark Pulse, oh my god, it is so annoying. But anyway, let's move on. Buff duration is increased by 100%. Wow, okay. Every 7.5 seconds alternates between 75% physical and energy resistance. Third buff is when hit, this bot generates a power charge. When this bot reaches 8 power, oh my god, it's this thing. The next successful hit within 5 seconds consume all charges, generating 300 power. Oh god, and of course the 300% health boost. Uh, Man, so you need some bots that are really good with power control. Yeah, there's like, wow, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Holy, oh my god. Okay, uh, left lieutenant Galvatron gives 15% of power bar while blocking. Oh, I'm getting triggered. Second buff is 150% range damage and 208 range speed. 75% physical resistance is the third one, and of course the 300% health boost. So Galvatron, he seems like if you're used to facing Galvatron in a current path of map 3, 1.3, which is the range mod path, you're going to be familiar with facing Galvatron. But man, gains 15% of power bar while blocking. That is, God, I hate whenever Kabam messes with power rates and power buffs and power mods and everything. It's cheap. It's such a, I hate, man. Oh, I hate power mods. Anyway, yeah, so you definitely need power control on both sides then. Facing Galvatron and Cyclonus. Final boss is Megatronus, of course. When the player's bot activates a buff, the boss will activate a similar buff, cycles through melee, range, and special damage resistance. All resistances are at 130%. Basic attacks are unblockable. Basic and heavy range attacks drain a small amount of power on hit. Basic and heavy melee attacks drain it. Okay, so basically, any melee or range hit, they drain small amount of power on hit, and he has a 500% health boost. Megatronus seems to be a lot more manageable to deal with than say Galvatron or Cyclonus. Oh my god. Oh, oh, kabam, you son of a. Anyway, so the mod combinations are basically um, mods that are going to be applied to either paths. So again, I'm going to skip over map 1 and map two's mod combinations. I'm going to go straight to map 3. Shattered Tomb. So section 1, it's melee combat focused. Path 1 will have melee damage and energy resistance. Okay. Path 2, melee bleed and absorb projectiles. Okay, so somebody with Beast War team can deal with that, I guess. Path 3, melee power burn and reflect range. Oh, that's annoying. They had to throw in reflect range, eh? Path 4, relentless assault and improved aim enhancer. I think improved aim enhancer was unblockable range, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Um, I would say the easiest one is probably Path 4 out of Section 1. They all seem like a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, damn, that sucks, man. Okay, Section 2, range combat focused. I already hate this path because I hate range, just dealing with range mods too. Path 1, range damage and a hacked aim enhancer. What is that? Yeah, what is that? I've never. Okay. Path 2, range shock damage and evade melee. Ugh, they had to throw in evade melee. Range power burn and physical resistance for Path 3. And Path 4, focus, power gain, and shock block. Okay, dude. Whoever is stuck with Path 4. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. That's easily gonna be the worst. The easiest one out of that one, Path 3. Yeah, Path 3 will be the easiest one. Section 3, special attack focus. Path 1, special attack damage and stagger. Path 2, focus, repair, and defensive power gain. Path 3, evade melee and evade power gain. Path 4, critical rate and debuff duration. Okay, critical rate and debuff duration is the easiest one by far. Path 2 seems like hell because you have focus, repair, and defensive power gain. Wow. Okay, some of these paths are just completely unfair, man. Seriously. Um, rewards. You'll notice that the crystal rewards have not changed. Don't worry, we are trying something new here, and we want to make sure that we have the balance right before we update the rewards. Okay, good. At least Kabam is looking to balance out the map. If something's a little too ridiculous to deal with, they'll come in and, give it a light touch, I guess. We want to make sure the rewards match the difficulty. So while there isn't a change to crystal content just yet, we are working on that. We've also added T4, Tier 4 class Spark Crystal fragments to the top 10 rank rewards and a new top milestone of 30 million. Expect a more comprehensive reward update after you had some time with the new maps. Wow. Okay. I can finally get a rank 5. Nice. A rank 5 5-star. I'm actually really excited about that. That's awesome. Yeah, this is great. I'm really happy about the rewards. I'm just a little worried about some of these paths and the mini bosses. And it also really depends on the bots that are being put on particular paths. Because, well, let's take a look at the mods. I can already imagine melee bleed and absorb projectile for path 2 in section 1. Bone Crusher is probably going to be on that thing. Just because path 4 is definitely going to have a Mortar Master on that thing. Just because. For section 2, I'm guessing range shock and evade melee. Mirage is going to be there. Just because. Yeah, man. Focused power gain and shock block. Maybe blaster or soundwave. Just because. Section 3. Let's see. Who else? Who's really ridiculous on this thing? Okay, so Sideswipe is going to be on an evade path for sure, or barricade. Even Cheetor. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Tactician Bumblebee is probably going to be on one of these things. Special attack damage and stagger. I think that's where Bumblebee might be. G1 Bumblebee, I mean. Focus, repair, and defensive power gain. Prowl's probably... Yeah, Prowl. Proud will be on that thing. But yeah, guys, so this is the update that we've all been waiting for. I know quite a few players are very excited about this. A lot of the veterans, um, like even the ones that have semi-retired or retired completely, may be coming back as a result of this because it's brand new content and everybody's excited for this new content. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the rewards, and I'm excited for the bot rebalances. I'm excited for just, things that are coming for this game. I'm really excited. This update can really turn this game around. I feel it's been in a rut for almost a year, maybe less than that, but it really gave players, um, this whole thing is giving players a new hope, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah, and I mean, like the comments, they're flowing in. Everyone's really happy. I'm pretty sure on the Line community chat or even on Telegram for the Forge family, it's just been going. Everyone's been going bonkers over this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Channel update. I've obtained the 5-star Ratchet. I'll probably do a video on that soon. I just need some resources to rank him up. The particular resource that I'm looking for is a tier 2 alpha. Those things are surprisingly hard to come by. So yeah, trying to get my hands on those so I can get Ratchet up to rank 2 at least. So yeah, hopefully everything goes well, and yeah, have a good night, guys. Cheers.